I'm Farima Berenji. I am Iranian and half Azerbaijani. My grandmother was an artist, my mother was an artist. My family and my family and relatives are all musicians and poets and dancers. So, and the culture really influenced me to become a dancer. Dance is healing, dance is unity, dance is art, dance is poetry. Dance describes who you are as a person. It describes history. And my main teachers were my mother and my grandmother, and I learned it through them. And a lot of it was self-taught, and I became so inspired within the family to see and to go after, to learn the real thing, to learn the history behind it, and to doing research and travel the world, and especially the Central Asian countries, to be able to get the real movements and facts and the mythology behind this dance. Because to me, I think it's not just movements. It's you have to know the story behind where it came from, and that makes it special. I encourage everyone to come to my dances, kids, adults, older adults, whoever that loves the arts. Without dance and art, I don't know how we would survive. Concentrate on Persian classical dance, which originated from the 17th century medieval Iran, and the classical dances are based on Persian poetries and Persian miniature arts, and we bring out the feeling of the poet and the arts alive. We become a painting and we bring them alive. And on Sunday, I will be concentrating on Afghani dance, and especially now in this world of conflict. I think the Afghani women are very brave. They have kept their traditions and their culture and their dances alive through so many conflicts. And I think it is our duty to bring that and to show to the world that look at what these brave women have been doing.
I will only speak the language of my heart with the one who get it.
Camp, which will be an intensive retreat. It will be 6 days, and it will be all day of dance training and from all over Central Asia. So it's the Silk Road Dance Camp, and it will be at a beautiful farm. And I will be concentrating on animal movements and dances. And I specifically chose that spot because of the animals. There's plenty of animals, and I want people to engage with them and see their movements, because that's what Persian dance came from, invoking the spiritual animals. And from there, having that environment around us, and communicating with the environment. And we will have nightly whirling, where I'll be teaching different kinds of whirlings from Iran, from Turkey, and poetry in motion, bringing poetry alive. So it will be an intense spiritual, healing, and fun retreat. Visit my website, which is farimadance.com, FARIMADANCE, or you can go to Facebook and put in Farima Dance and like my page, and you'll see all the events that's happening. I also have an educational page, which you can, if you contact me directly, it's a free education. I provide it for free for people, that they learn all the history and the poems and music of Iran and Central Asia. And I also have a project that I'm passionate about and have been working with it for the last 10 years. It's my baby. It's called The Lioness, which I recreate the dance of the Amazons and the warriors, which to me, I think the Amazonians and the warriors, the Persian empresses and the gods, were overlooked. They were wiped out from history, and we owe much of our history and our civilization to them, because they were the great admirals and generals who saved the empire, and we never talk about them. So I want to bring their history alive and their dances alive. So if you go and want to be part of it, it is a non-profit project, so you can be part of it and help out as much as you can.
تو